Welcome back to TW 2020. Things are getting more and more interesting. Matt Hardy has started his own promotion, and I checked that out. Where do you see it? Omega. Founded in North Carolina by Matt and Jeff Hardy. This is not a, or is this some allusion to something that really happened? I don't think so, no? Never heard of that. The name sounds generic, but it even has a picture. Founded in North Carolina by Matt and Jeff Hardy, the organization of modern extreme grappling arts is a small promotion created. But this sounds so strange that could really be true. But I think Matt Hardy had other things to do in '97. I guess he was already signed with the WWF or about to. 22 years. And he's the only guy on their roster, and he wrestles as Surge. So Jeff Hardy. But Jeff Hardy is mentioned in the name, so it must be something. Maybe this is real, because if they mention Jeff Hardy here in the text, and he's not in here, okay, no, I think it must be something that really existed. I'll have to look that up, never heard of that before. Anyway, we are in March 1997 on the road to WrestleMania. WWF and WCW have incredible shows left and right. ECW has new television deals, so things are getting hot and even hotter. Monday Nitro drew over 13,000 fans, 90 rating. They are on fire. So the show started with an angle. Sting beat down Hollywood Hulk Hogan after getting the better of a brawl. Scott Hall attacked Randy Savage via the crowd. Rock and Roll Express defeated Rough and Ready. There was an interview with the Giant, an interview with Kevin Nash, a backstage segment with Eddie Guerrero. Papa Shango and the Blue Bloods defeated John Tenta and Heavy Duty. There was an angle with Harlem Heat. The Giant defeated Glacier. Hollywood Hulk Hogan defeated Billy Kidman via disqualification. An interview with the World Heavyweight Champion, The Warrior. A backstage segment with Mean Gene Okerlund. Harlem Heat defeated the Tag Team Masters. Sting defeated Earl Robert Eaton, and Randy Savage defeated Big Bubba Rogers in the main event. The main event gets a 96 rating. Yeah, Big Bubba can go for a big man if you let him. So Raw, the taping from last week, got a 2.64 rating. ECW now gets a 0.01 rating. But I guess, is it already broadcasted on the new channels? Because this is a little low rating, only about 3,000 viewers. I think the broadcasting has not started yet. I assume the deal was sealed, but I'm not sure if this... Lance Russell! Not sure if this has already... yeah, start. WCW plotting new feud. Yeah, last time I checked the companies, maybe I can show you, and I saw they still had the feuds that started in... now that I show you, now they have a new feud that only started this month. But here, other feuds, last time, before I ever started recording, they had a feud here that started in August. And some of these feuds barely get shown on TV. Here they had one significant... Okay, yeah, they had... Now they have new feuds. I should have shown you last time. Giant and Warrior are feuding now. WWF had more current feuds. For example, Owen Hart and The Undertaker. But still, sometimes stuff that you barely see on TV. Okay, Psycho Sid and Steve Austin. Okay, they had several angles in a match. But here, Brett and Michaels. Owen Hart and Undertaker, they had one angle. I can't remember them having an angle. Yeah, but as I said, WCW... Until a few in-game days before, they really had their old... And these were feuds that had been going since August, where there had barely been any interaction. Okay, so let us go back. No. So, they're plotting a new feud. Ric Flair and Sting. Yeah, this is a feud... That could be something, may have heard of that before. 82 rating for the Raw taping, over 12,000 fans. Undertaker, here we go. Undertaker taunted Owen Hart in a backstage interview. Mankind defeated Mark Henry. Backstage segment with Brian Pillman. Backstage segment with Gorilla Monsoon. He's back. Interview with Roddy Piper. Smoking Guns defeat the Dogs of War in a ladder match. Why do we have a random ladder match on Raw? Not even titles on the line. The Partisans. Mark Merrow, Shawn Michaels, and Yokozuna defeat Farouk and Team Raw. Steve Austin and Bret Hart defeat Goldust and Psycho Sid. Now finally they are also interacting. There's a new feud in WCW. The Giant and the Warrior. Probably for the World Heavyweight title. Vince McMahon wins award Best Color Commentator. Was he a color commentator? Wasn't he always the play-by-play guy back in the day? Is he still commentating? This is a weird picture. I've never seen this picture of him. Marabunta. So, we have some minor tapings. This is our pay-per-view. This week's almost always a pay-per-view recently. WCW Saturday Night, 61 rating, 2,800 people. Pat Tanaka defeats Sergeant Craig Pittman. Backstage segment with Eddie Guerrero. Backstage segment with Gene Okerlund. Shane Douglas defeated Cobra. Conan and the Rock and Roll Express defeated Scott Norton and High Voltage. And the Nasty Boys defeated Rough and Ready. Were the Nasties gone from TV for a while? I haven't seen them in a while. So then we go to Friday. Rey Mysterio. They haven't done much with him in the WWF, but they don't have the light heavyweight title. I also saw there is a cruiserweight title in WCW, but they barely ever use it. Six is the cruiserweight champion. WWF Superstars. The Road Dogg defeated Freddie Joe Floyd. When was he named the Road Dogg in game here? Backstage segment with Brian Pillman. Backstage segment with Mr. Perfect. Interview with the Sultan and the Warlord. Coco Beware defeated Bradshaw. Savio Vega and Bob Holly defeated the Warlord and the Sultan. Virgil and Team Slaughter defeated King Kong Bundy and the New Rockers. New storyline in ECW. The Gangsters and the Pitbulls go 2-on-2. And another new storyline. Arn Anderson feuding with Tommy Dreamer. I like double A in ECW. So, ECW has an interesting roster with Dr. Death, Steve Williams, and Arn Anderson and the other ECW originals. I'll be excited to see who else they may get. Paul Orndorf maybe re-signing with WCW. Has he been on any of the shows here? Can he still wrestle? So there was Brian Adams is injured. He's ripped. He didn't. So he has been working hard in the gym. Is he under contract with anybody? Fabulous Moolah raring to go. Is said to be extremely frustrated over 6 months that she has last worked a show. So, Bad Nurse Nakamura, related to Shinsuke. The Sandman, still looking young here. So, then we have a pay-per-view. ECW had another big event. They just had an event 2 or 3 weeks ago. Big Ass Extreme Bash. Are they allowed to say that here? The Big Ass Extreme Bash. But yeah, that sounds like ECW. A bit generic, but fitting. 1,600 people. Same arena as usual, I guess. Sell out. 72 rating. 0.01 TV rating. But what about the pay-per-view buy rate? Oh, is this not a real pay-per-view? It's always on Saturdays. It's only on TV. They never talk about buy rates. Don't they have real pay-per-view already? Anyway, in the pre-show, Bad Breed defeated the Headhunters. Hey, this is just a TV special or so. The Sandman left the one-man gang laying after a brawl broke out. Tommy Dreamer did the same with Arn Anderson. Spider 2 defeated Supernova. Dave Finlay defeated Chris. I'm not sure if I can say ass in the YouTube title. I'll just try. May get me into trouble. Finlay defeated Chris Chatty, an interview with Bill Alfonso, and an interview with Paul Heyman. Why does an interview with Heyman only get a 61 rating? I don't understand this. Sammy the Silk defeated Mikey Ripwreck, and then Mikey Ripwreck attacked him after the match. Bubba Ray Dudley and the Eliminators defeated Brian Lee and Violent Conduct. Backstage segment with Francine. Taz defeated Devon Storm. Too Cold Scorpio defeated RVD in a ladder match. Arn Anderson and Doink the Clown defeated Tommy Dreamer and Sabu, best match of the night. And the Sandman defeated the one-man gang to retain the ECW World Heavyweight Championship. WCW Saturday Night got a 0.2 TV rating. And let's check out what happens on Sunday. Maybe we even have a WWF or WCW pay-per-view. I don't expect that, but let's be surprised. Nope. But we had WWF Superstars show and got a 0.22 TV rating. I think the B show even beats the WCW B show. Jacques Rougeau is frustrated because he hasn't been booked for half a year. So next time we'll check out what week 2 has in store. I'll see you then. Take care. Bye bye.